Hello, welcome back. It's another day. We are picking up where we left off here. Whoops. So, as you can see, I put part of the, well, it was the parts we had out before, but I've started gluing those into the hull, like I said I was going to do. Just in case you want to know, these clamps come from Rebel Hobbies out of Sweden. And they're really cool. Okay, all right. Put this back on the stand makes it easier to work with. All right, we're gonna get this on. Next here. Get it all glued in, or cemented in, I should say. May have to use a couple of clamps on that. Let's see, let's look at this. Where are we at here? Did all that. Okay. Step 3. We'll come back to this in a minute. Well, okay, so trying to figure out the best course of action here. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to cement this on. We're going to put some clamps on it. That way I can turn it over, because what step 3 is propellers, props, and the connecting parts to the props. So. Oh, that side still didn't get glued down very good, did it? Okay, I have to do that too. I'm not used to building ships, so I'm unsure of the correct method and order of events here. So I'm just kind of winging it. Uh-oh, I don't want that to go around. I think those aren't supposed to stick out that far, but they don't go any further back. You can tell this is an old kit. The fit of this thing is not great. Alright, first things first. Looks like it's just that one spot. Alright, we will get a clamp on this. There we go. Looks better. had to put a little bit of glue down there too. So we'll clamp that. All right. First things first. Let's go. Let's put this upside down. Okay, let's see. We need parts. There we go. 121 and 124. 115, 118. Yep, that's these. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. I'm missing one of those prop shafts. Yeah, when I opened up this kit, it was missing. So I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll try to contact Airfix. And see about a replacement, I guess. Not exactly sure. So, based on the picture, it looks like this. You need this little nubbins on the end, on the end that was connected to the sprue, which it's not connected in a manner that makes it easy to clip off without, without accidentally cutting it off, which I did on one of these. So, because it was so close, I couldn't do anything but clip it off. Couldn't get my nippers in there. So, and I don't think they're going to have a replacement part for this anyway, because it's a vintage classic, and I'm pretty sure they don't make extra parts, or they don't keep extra parts. If they do, there's not very many of them, because these are old kits. And I'm not sure exactly what they would do, how they would try to fix this. I don't know. And I looked a couple times. It's not in the box. There's nothing in the box. The whole thing was in a bag, and there's nothing in the bag but this. So. Tell you what, there's so much flash on here. You kind of forget how good you got it, how good the kits have come, until you go back and you do one of these vintage classics where they still have the mold, but the mold molds wore out. Just worn out. So they, whenever they do the injection molding piece, the mold is so worn out that the flash, so all these little parts right here, they all have a whole line of flash around them. Almost every one of them. Look at these bits right here and this right here. Look at that. See the flash around all those things? It's crazy. It's a lot of it. That's fine. I don't mind cleaning it up, but it is nice that newer kits, they're taking care of the molds better. They're probably using different processes now than they used to do. I'm sure some things have changed. I mean, injection molding is injection molding. It all works the same. 2 metal plates, usually stainless steel, and they mill, or probably nowadays they use CNC machines. They CNC mill it. Then they, push them together and shoot plastic into them. And what comes out is a sprue full of parts. But I think nowadays, the molds are getting made better because of CNC. I think they're lasting longer because they're milled better. They may have learned some tricks over the years to how to make them stronger, whether it's different material or what, but I think they're better nowadays than they used to be. They certainly newer toolings don't have as much flash. Actually, nowadays, with those toolings, there's almost zero flash. And kind of getting spoiled a little bit. I haven't had to deal with this much flash in a while. Because I've been doing newer kits, not necessarily brand new tools, but this is from the late 60s, early 70s, I think. And some of the other kits I've been doing that are technically older kits are from the 90s. So, like 30 years difference. And different material, maybe they've been taken care of better, I don't know. Okay, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, 1/16 inch which is what, 1.6 millimeter styrene rod, which is actually too big. Oh no, yeah, it's too big. So we got to go down a little bit. So this is one by, this is closer. So this is one by, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a piece of this styrene right here. My desk, my workbench here is just in shambles right now. I've got about 3 different projects going right now, and my workbench is suffering. And I can't seem to get this out of the package. Come on, there we go. Okay. So we're going to, let's see, is that too big? That's pretty big. Oh, how are we going to do this? This is no problem. I can do this. That's going to be too big around. I thought that was going to be closer to the right size, but it's not. I'm sure this is just riveting. Well, that didn't work out anyway. How are we going to do this? Actually, maybe we could check first. It's going to go in there. It's not quite small enough to go in there. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Yeah, we'll have to put one of the bigger ones. Like that one right there. Oh, you know what? That will work. So I can stretch that. Okay. Scratch building. So, you see how these have a, I don't know if you can see that. See how these have a larger end on one end, and then the skinny the rest of the way down? Well, we're fixing to make that part right there, the bigger part. We're going to use one of these plastic Q-tips. And we're going to get our lighter. melted faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, start again. Take two. Alright, take two. Let's turn this down, man. This thing is like cranked up. So you see what we did. What I did was I heated it up, stretched it out. Now that stretched out part, see, it's too big the way it was. So we stretched it out, but just because we stretched it out, it still has the hole in the middle. So I should be able to. I didn't square that off very good. Man, my cutting is terrible today. So we'll just sand it down. Okay, and we're going to put it over. Well, I pulled it too thin. I guess I could do it like that, couldn't I? Okay, we're going to do this again. I'm melting it a little too much, and I'm stretching it a little too thin. Ouch. Well, you guys got to see me burn myself. Okay, we gotta start over. This is not working the way I want it to. See, part of the problem is that when it gets hot, it shrinks up and starts pulling back. And I keep getting it flattened on one side because I can't grab it properly. It's too freaking hot. Okay, there we go. That might work. Alright, let's try this. It's not quite what I wanted, but wonder if I could. Alright, well, we're gonna go with that. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. Get them put together in a coat of paint. Nobody will ever know, except me and you. Yeah, see, these things are so close together on this sprue that you can't get the nippers in there. Have to just do it old school and use the X-Acto knife. You know, when I was growing up doing models, when I was a kid, I never had nippers like this. All I ever had was an X-Acto knife. So I've cut out tons of stuff with an X-Acto knife. All right. See if I'm going to be able to trim this up. Some little bitty props. Props are propellers. I guess you still call them propellers, right? Can. Or is it a prop if it's in the water and a propeller if it's in the air? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know anything about boats, ships, whatever you want to call them. This is called a ship, and a submarine is called a boat. Why is it called a boat and not a ship? I have no idea. I'm going to look it up later. You guys probably can't hardly see this. I got it off the table. I'm sorry. So hopefully you can see this. It's awful small, isn't it? I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's the best I can do. Yeah, I'm not really a boat guy, ship guy. I'm more of an airplanes and vehicles kind of, airplanes, sci-fi, and vehicles more than anything else. Not tanks. I'm not really a tank guy either. Armored fighting vehicles, sure. The Bradley, yeah, I might do a Bradley. But more than likely, if I was going to do an armored fighting vehicle, I don't know. I don't even know that I would do an armored fighting vehicle. More of what I do is like support vehicles and stuff. Jeeps. Deuce and a halves. And then science fiction or theoretical stuff. 120, 123, 114, 117. Look at that one. That's still got a bunch of flash on it. Man, I missed that one, didn't I? Looks like I did one side and didn't do the other. Stop. Well, try to keep these to 30 minutes so that you guys aren't totally bored for too long. That was the 30-minute bell. So I'm going to call it good at this point. I am going to finish putting the propellers on and the rudder and the little supports for the propellers and the propeller shafts. Yeah, I think I may go ahead. Let me show you guys. So this is where we're at. That's the stuff I just talked about. 4 and 5 are literally stick two pieces together. Okay, I don't think you guys need to watch me do that. And I'm going to get these parts all cleaned up and ready to go, as well as all of those parts cleaned up and ready to go. And then the next video I will record putting all those things on. That way you don't have to watch me sit here and do flash for 30 minutes. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, all of you. I got a couple of new subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are because it doesn't tell me. I just see the number went up. So I appreciate that. If you could tell your friends to subscribe if they like modeling, that'd be great. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit the like button. That helps. I'm a young channel just trying to start, and I need all the help I can get. So I appreciate it. You guys stay safe, keep modeling, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.